even though in a very short period. Right, and are you still with us?
Yes.
Are you still with us?
Yes.
The guest still here?
Yes.
You want some gift?
Yes.
After the forum session. Alright, now, the first speaker that I'm going to invite is, he's from PJ. I'm the DOF from PJ. Alright, and he is Aaron. He joined us for 6 months. In these 6 months, he achieved at least 2 trips. One is Chiang Mai, another one is Hokkaido. You don't need to know what is the trips. After you join us, you will know better. Alright? And so the first speaker will be Aaron. Can I invite Aaron on stage? Alright, the second is the girl. Alright, it's a girl. Brittania Lee. She joined us for 2.5 years. And in her record, she managed to achieve her first trip with AIA within 6 months. Right, so you want to know a little bit about her? Depends to your applause. Yeah, that's welcome to China. Right, last but not least, I need to invite our host for the forum, Jensen, back to the hall.
Thank you, Natalie. Yay! Get the mic as well, smaller. Thank you. Hey, ladies or gentlemen first? Okay, ladies first. Okay, you see, nowadays, as an entrepreneur, you don't only need to know how to run a business, you talk and need to host. Yeah, later we do catwalk, we're just kidding. Okay, so just to keep this session going, can you give another round of applause to Aaron and Brittania? So, when they were looking for 2 guests to be interviewed in this panel, they asked me for the criteria, and I say they must be presentable. Agree? Yes? They must be eloquent. Agree? How you know? But never mind. And of course, the most important thing is they must have joined this business and they are doing well. So I'm going to get them to share a bit about their background. So let's start with one question. Maybe Brittania first. Brittania, we can tell that you are young. Yes. Say hello, everybody.
Hi, I'm Brittania. Morning.
Morning. Yes, morning. Okay, Brittania and Aaron. So first question is, tell us a little bit about your background. Did you wake up one morning saying that I want to be an insurance agent? Or was your childhood aspiration, when you know in school, the scholar, then the cikgu asks you, when you grow up, what do you want to be? Then everybody say doctor, lawyer, whatever, they say insurance agent. Did that happen? Yeah, Brittania, did it happen?
It happened opposite.
Opposite, so what do you say?
Okay. Actually, I've been working for 7 years after graduating.
7 years?
Included in AI.
Oh, cannot tell, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
So it is in the opposite way, which is I told myself I don't really like go for sales. I won't be an agent, no matter whether it's what kind of sales, direct selling, but any related to sales, I won't do it.
They always say you don't say so soon. No, we'll never marry this out, man.
So I went for marketing, graduated in Bachelor of Marketing.
Marketing bachelor's, okay.
Graduated in age 23.
23, okay.
I started my first job in Aeon as an assistant buyer.
Okay, wow.
Okay, I worked there for 2 years,
Mm.
and one day I fall asleep in the middle of my work. It's too boring.
What time?
Too systematic. After lunch.
Oh, okay.
You know the feeling when you're taking the same routine after lunch, you have to click the computer. After your lunch, you feel sleepy, tiring, and then you can hold the mouse, holding the mouse there, and you fall asleep.
Okay.
So then my fiance now, my husband now, and then
Okay.
at the time we are boyfriend girlfriend. Then
Yeah.
we come up to challenge that we want to have a business.
Okay.
Only 2 years working in the industry, and we wanted to start a business.
Okay.
So I said, why not give it a try? We are
Mm.
still young.
Mm.
So if it's not ended well, we still can come out for work.
Yeah, of
So
course.
we just started. But how about the
Capital.
initial investment?
The capital, yes.
So we said that we can't start up big. Then we started slightly downgrade, and we go for a night market business.
Night market, 夜市啊。
Yes.
So you open a store kind of thing.
Open the store kind of thing. You may think like quite easy, right? You just go find a place, put a store there, start selling.
Yeah.
That's
All
why-
entrepreneurs start like that one.
Ah.
In business, it's very simple. Right? Buy the thing, put there, people to buy.
Very simple.
Yeah.
2,000.
Yeah.
You find a place, you put a booth there, start selling.
Yes.
But it's not that simple.
Okay.
For ladies, maybe it's quite slightly better.
Yeah. So you found that you stand there, people buy. Then your fiancé stand there, nobody buy.
Slightly easier, that means that when you are going to look for a space
Oh.
for the rent of the profitable.
Oh,
It's easier.
I see.
If you're a guy to ask, okay, I know there's a space for rent, get lost.
Okay, I see. So your fiancé in charge of the operation, you in charge of face the client.
Yes, I'm the sales front man, which I said I
Okay.
don't like sales, okay? Then we actually started off for 1.5 years. Actually, it's profitable.
Got make money lah.
Make money, but you work
Morning, afternoon,
16
night.
hours.
16 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I sell food.
Okay.
Takoyaki, you know, the Japanese food.
The ball lah.
The ball, yes.
Okay. So you make or he make?
Both make.
Okay. Which food makes nicer?
He makes nicer. Systematic type.
Oh, systematic type. Huh? Okay.
Okay, then we actually enhance into franchising.
Okay. So you went into franchising.
Yeah, we take in a franchise which we call the takoyaki, which is very famous in the AO.
Yes.
Yeah, we take in the franchising, which we also think that franchising is actually
Beneficial, easiest to run a
easier
business.
because there is a branding.
Ah.
There's all the stocks ready. You just need to go in, find a place, and start. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always very easier. Find
Yeah.
a store start. Yeah.
Also not that easy. Location is the very.
So that market you all did well, make money. Then you went on to the Aeon franchise
But
place
we entered into a mall.
into a mall.
Into a
Okay.
new mall. So the capital is 10 times.
So how many years did you spend doing business before you came into life insurance?
3 years.
3 years, and then you came into life insurance.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is your husband also in the business now?
No.
No. Will he join? Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He will soon. Okay. He will. So you recruit him, then you can go. Okay. Okay. Now we want to find out the reason what made you leave the business. Although it was profitable, there was some challenge. What made you leave the business to join this business platform? But before that, let's speak to the man. Hey, hi Aaron. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
This applause for her or for him? Both lah. Okay. Okay. So Aaron, Brittania started her career at 23 years old. Now, so were you like her, a former entrepreneur? You started a business somewhere, you started night market, you started pasar malam, or what?
Actually, myself, pretty opposite to what Brittania did. I'm a fresh graduate currently. I graduated at the age of 22, which was last year.
Okay.
So this year I'm 23, so I pretty much started working at the same time that Brittania did. But for me, I decided to endeavor into the business full-time as a life planner in AI.
Wow, serious?
Yeah.
And so when you graduate from university, what are your friends doing now? What kind of jobs are they in? Wait, what do you study?
I majored in marketing and management.
Marketing and marketing, huh? Oh, by the way, if you didn't major in marketing, you can still be a life planner, okay? That's not the criteria. Yeah, so what are your friends doing now?
Well, none of them are insurance agents, that's for sure.
So they can sell them?
Yeah, pretty much the only one. Most of them are in corporate lines, so a lot of them are working in banks. Some of them are working in multinational corporations.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them are still in that same culture whereby you're working for someone. Less than 1% of them are actually out doing a business or something like that.
And
most of them who are doing business are more older in age, like they are 30 plus and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty much people at my batch, based on my age in the 20s, none of them are actually doing any form of business lah.
Okay, so here's Aaron is a fresh grad, turned life planner. You are a business owner, turned life planner. So we'll listen to your reason for a while, And Aaron, so what made you choose the high road or the less preferred path, unlike your friends?
To be honest, I mean, the reason how I actually got to know this industry and things like that is actually through my girlfriend's family, which all of them are also in the life insurance business. So that was one way how I got exposed to the business. But to be honest, I never had any personal thought to join the business this quick. I knew that the business was profitable, it was sustainable in the long term. But to join it full time at such a young age, I told myself, cannot lah.
So
that was the mindset I had.
Yeah. So you know that one day you will join, but join at such a young age, you say cannot lah. So what made the difference?
Correct. So as I graduated last year in December, I started my job hunting process.
Job hunting process. You wrote resume, CV.
Correct. So I wrote, a super time-long essay, interviews, went through all the companies and things like that. I think total I applied in terms of sending in my resumes, I think close to 15 to 20 companies.
Okay.
In terms of number of interviews, I think I attended at least more than 30% of it lah.
Okay, so about at least 5.
Correct. So most of the interviews I went to was more on banks. So I went to the big banks like Maybank, CIMB, Public Bank and things like that. the reason why I wanted to work in a bank was because I was brought up with that mentality.
Banker.
My parents told me, you go in bank, nothing will happen, nothing will be wrong if you go into the bank, because a lot of my relatives are bankers, and they are in a way successful. So that's what my parents told me. So that's what I went through that path. I went for interviews with the banks and things like that. Surprisingly enough, I didn't got any callback.
Okay. They did you a good favor. If they had offered you a job, then your life would have been...
It might be a little bit different if they offer me a job. But just for context, in terms of background and things like that, in terms of my educational background, I'm second class honors. So in terms of education, I think I'm pretty okay.
Okay, not bad. Can
in
study.
terms of how active I was in social events, clubs.
You can tell your hair like that means very active.
Yeah, so I thought being a freshman, I was very, very confident, So every interview I attended, the interviewer asked me, what is your expected salary as a freshman? I told them nothing less than 3,000 a month. Which some people told me 3,000, sure not. A lot of people are saying 2,500 also that I accept. Then what's the point I take you at 3,000? Because you cannot show me that you have done any past experiences. I couldn't prove my worth. So I told them a lot of these things is based on chance.
Okay.
You give me the opportunity, I can show how I'm a value and asset to your company, and we can move forward from there.
Not everybody here to talk like that.
And so I told this in the interview. I daringly told the interviewers that
now we understand why.
This is what I wanted. I told them this was what I wanted, but sadly none of them gave me any opportunity, which in turn became an opportunity for me to endeavor into the business full time. Because I told myself, my self-value, how I view myself, even though I'm a fresh graduate, I definitely know that I'm worth more than just 3,000 a month.
Good, okay,
That's
so
my personal thought.
that's the important question. You know that then you knew you were worth more than $3,000 a month.
I studied so much in school and in universities, all the lecturers praised me and said I was good, I'm a good talker, and so everyone was giving me very high hopes. And then I went to the interviews and then they just gave me...
Have you ever asked the lecturer how much money is he making?
Sadly, I haven't.
Okay, but you can ask. That's a good statement. That means you knew that then you were worth more than 3,000 a month. So to the guests here this evening, if today you were to put a value to yourself, how much do you know, not feel, do you know you are worth? Have a figure in your mind? Okay. Then measure that figure now in your head by the figure you are paid every month now. Chances are the figure is your salary is lower than how much you think you are worth. Agree? Okay. So you knew how much you are worth and you decided not to give in to those people who cannot pay you what you are worth. This is called courage. Alright, bravery lah. Yeah. Yes. And they always say you are meant to take a certain path. Yeah. Okay. So over to you, Brittania. Now, Brittania. So. Franchise making the takoyaki. Yes, takoyaki, the ball, the octopus inside. So, how many years did you spend there? 3 years. 3 years, and so you are already entrepreneur, you're making some money, so why move from a takoyaki lady into a life planner at AIA?
Okay, as I mentioned, the business is not regarding whether the business is good or not. It's whether the location, the time, everything is actually into it. But then, after 1 year of this business, I found out that the mall is not growing. The crowd is not growing.
So there's no crowd.
No crowd. Because as a franchise business, you have to have more lots to actually earn the profit. But only one itself, you can't do much.
Okay, so you have more stores, more outlets.
But since the business is not profitable, we can't go further.
Okay, so you don't have the additional resources to go further.
So while I'm maintaining my business, I decided to come out because I need to maintain my standard of living and also the maintenance of the shop.
So you continued the business, but you knew you needed another avenue, another path, or another stage that will bring you to somewhere else.
Yes, definitely.
And then how did you land on this path?
Okay, when I'm actually interviewing, my next job is actually in Sasa as a buyer.
Oh, Sasa.
Sasa, the Hong Kong Sasa.
Yeah.
I'm in Malaysia.
And
as a buyer as well.
Okay.
Retail, pretty one. Then when I wanted to go for the interview, actually I met my DM.
The DM here.
My DM here. She's also my agent, which I bought my insurance with her.
Okay.
And she offered me that, telling that actually we also offering career income. Okay, then I thought, at that time I thought, why not give it a try as a passive income? But I
Yeah.
told her that I wanted to start at a part-time in 2015.
Yeah.
So she said yes, because she knows my situation, and then I just go for it. But I let you know that in Sasa the time is from morning 9 until night 9. It's 12 hours.
Worse than making takoyaki balls.
Same.
Okay, same, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
the same. The income is more or less also
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So then, after a few years 2 years in Sasa, and then one day I asked myself, how high can you go in this kind of industry?
Industry, yeah.
Industry. A senior buyer, or you want to be in Malaysia Sasa CEO?
Okay.
But what you did, what you are doing,
Yeah.
is there. It's only there.
It's only there.
It's only there. If my manager has been there for 8 years.
Then your manager's boss has been there for 18 years.
How long are you going to wait?
Okay.
8 years, 10 years to be that position, and the income is just only 50% more.
Yeah, so no point.
Then I tell my DM, I said that I'm boring with these kind of steps, you know. So she tell me that if you are working 9 to 9,
Yeah.
you do this same thing 9 to 6 in AIA, they will see a difference.
You will see a difference.
She told me this.
Okay.
So then I wanted to get support, so I talked to my
Fiance then.
yes. Then he said he support me.
This one is the best man to marry.
Yeah.
Everything will support. Yeah.
You need not only the financial support, you need emotional
Yes,
support.
the emotional support.
Yes,
Right.
that is very important. You may get emotional if he's not supporting.
Yeah.
So everything goes well, then I'm in AIA.
Ah.
So that I'm still worried, you know. But in 30 days, I achieved that.
In 30 days, you achieve Bangkok MDRT experience.
Then I know that it's
Wow, in 30 days you do MDRT experience. In 3 months you can do MDRT.
hopefully.
Right, correct, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you mentioned an important point. That means you're in a business, then you decided to try back to the corporate world, and you ask yourself, I'm in the corporate world now, how long will it take for me to get to my desired position? And we all know that in the corporate world, it's not about how hard you work or how much you achieve, but a lot of other factors, or whether got space on top for you to move up, whether your boss like you. Yeah, and for today, we don't know even the company will close, so you don't know. So because you knew that it was an uncertain path, and it will take a long time to get there.
No, there's no line.
And no line, and you don't know how long you will get there, and you don't even know whether you will get there anyway.
Yeah, age 60, then at my retire time.
Okay, so you are how many years in the business now?
You mean
In AIA?
In AIA, nearly 3 years.
Nearly 3 years. So in 3 months, in 30 days, you achieve Bangkok experience, and then in how many months you achieve your Hokkaido? Oh, 6 months. Okay, now it sounds that the accelerators are come in, then achieve a lot of things. So instead of hearing how you achieve so much in 6 months and 30 days, can you tell us in the first 30 days to 6 months, what are the challenges you face and how you overcome them? Now be specific about one challenge and how you overcome the challenge. Since the mic is on your hand, yeah, Brittania. In the first 30 days, what was one challenge you faced?
The most challenging one is that I do not have much warm leads.
Don't have much warm leads, okay.
I already told my DM at the very beginning that I do not do warm
When
leads.
you sell the takoyaki ball, you didn't collect the customer data for every ball you sold. Yeah? Okay. Oh, they collected your data, okay?
She said that no problem, we can start it with cold.
That means if you don't have a lot of friends or a lot of natural warm market leads, you still can be in the business. And after all, do you know, those people who buy your takoyaki balls are all cold leads. You know reason not? Because in a business like that, the friend come to your store, they ask for discount. The people that don't know come to your store won't ask for discount, right? Okay, so cold leads, so it started from cold leads.
Yes, cold leads.
And what was the challenge you faced?
Challenge is this, like, now you see that I can on the stage talking to you.
Yeah.
Maybe fluent, maybe not fluent.
Very fluent. You think she's fluent? Yeah, give her a hand then. Woo!
Which is I won't take initiative to talk.
Oh, you won't take initiative to talk to people,
Yes.
not like.
You talk to me,
Okay.
I reply.
Yeah.
I won't talk to you first and you reply. I'm that kind of people.
Okay, so you are the more introvert kind, right? Yeah, you sit there wait for people to come to you. Okay? Yeah.
So this is actually quite a biggest challenge because you need to be more initiative to talk to strangers because I want to co-market.
Okay, yeah. So how did you overcome that need to talk to strangers?
Okay. The first thing is when that 30 days, but of course I said I do not go for warm leads, but of course I still have to do one. Then I go to my beloved sister.
Sister, okay.
Okay. My sister supported me for the first case.
Of
and
course.
then you can feel confidence, you feel more not so pressure.
Yeah.
Then I started because that time that the incentive launched December, which is the Bangkok MDRT experience.
Okay.
Once I get the first case, and I just move on according to the target.
Okay.
The target is there. Every day I do the case and then I count what is the balance.
Okay.
I just go. Because when you want to choose which are the clients and everything, you might it may not come, when you just ask, you may not come now.
Yes.
Maybe in 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months, 6 months.
Actually, all my case is actually very last. Final before the day.
Before the closing 30 days,
before the
it came in.
It came in. So I just go road shows, go for asking everyone I go and ask.
Okay.
Just all.
Okay, so your strategy of overcoming the initial challenge was first you go to your warmest market.
Yes, warmest.
Confirm will support you.
Yes,
Okay? Yeah, so when the warmest market supported you, then you have the boost of confidence, and every day you just focus on doing what you need to do. And I'm sure it was your DM who advised you on the daily activities or what you need to do. Okay, so you have proven one thing. That means someone who is not extroverted, not naturally outgoing, can also succeed in the business. Agree so far? Yeah. So has the business changed your personality? You now become more people?
It changes the way of how you communicate.
Okay, change the way how you communicate, but you're still more introvert.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. Now let's talk to you're sometimes introvert, sometimes extrovert. Let's talk to the person who is always extrovert. Because you say your professor or lecturer say you can talk very well, you see? Yeah, okay. So now what was in the 6 months you achieved Hokkaido, right? Yeah, so what were the initial challenge and how do you overcome them?
I think it lies somewhere along the lines of how Brittania faced the challenges as well. For me, it was more on the warm leads that I had. For her, it's like she doesn't have any warm leads.
You have too many warm leads.
I have a lot of warm leads, but a lot of them are too young.
Your friends lah,
basically, because when you are in university, you mix with a lot of people, you know a lot of people. So a lot of them, you can connect with them again, you can go and ask them out to hang out and talk to them about insurance. But how many 20-year-olds will actually buy insurance nowadays? If nobody actually explained to them on the importance and things like that. So that was actually one of the few struggles that I faced in the first 1 month to 2 months.
So your natural warm market, your natural friends, people who just joined the workforce, and therefore they don't have a lot of disposable income, or they are not bought into the concept of insurance yet.
Correct. So that's why a lot of the people that I talked to, although I thought that they were my friends, a lot of them gave me plentiful of rejections. Some of them didn't even make sense, but once it's a rejection or an excuse, it's very hard to actually pull them back into the thought that it's important. So that's why from my friends, I started moving towards my family side. When I say that I have a lot of leads, I mean to say that in my circle of friends, there is no insurance agents. Within the circle of my family members and relatives, there were also no insurance agents. So I came into the industry very, very confident because I thought my circle was very huge. I had so many people to talk to. I thought my first few months in the business will be super busy and things like that. That was what I thought lah. But then after that, once I approached a few of them, I faced a lot of rejection. Ultimately, my mindset started to be a little bit down. So emotionally, you will feel a little bit discouraged because you face a lot of rejection. So it's very normal. So
and then when you're down, what do you do?
I talk to my girlfriend.
So you go back to the fiance, now become husband, then you talk to your girlfriend, next time become wife.
So I think it's actually very important for us to have someone in the business with us. So like for example, all these guests here, they have someone who actually brought them. So these people can actually be a very good support system for them when they take their chance to join the business and stuff. So for me, when I felt down, I had to talk to the people that I knew that could pull me back up to motivate me to start going into the business again instead of feeling down. That was one of the biggest challenges I faced. But I think one of the other challenges that also put me in a position whereby I felt a little bit challenged was actually due to time. When I came out as a fresh graduate, I had a lot of time. in universities.
She had another business, she had not much
She had
time.
no time.
You had a lot of time.
Okay? The thing is, I had a lot of time, but I didn't know how to manage my time properly. So you have 24 hours a day, I'll probably be working like 2 hours a day. Even though I was a full-time agent in AIA, the first 1 to 2 months, I think I'm working barely like 2 to 3 hours a day. So that was, it wasn't a very good thing because there was no discipline and things like that lah. So of course, for me, I joined under the program that AIA has, which provides us with a daily training.
Okay.
It's called the NPA
program. Right?
So that's why when we go in there, it cultivates the discipline within us to know that if you don't do your activity, you're not going to have results. So regardless of whether you have people to talk to, you don't have people to talk to, at the end of the day, you have to do something.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do anything, the results will not come.
Yeah. Remember, the fire need to focus on the task on hand and following up.
So actually, that's why I'm very glad that they provided us with this platform, because this platform is the one that encourages me to do more, to do beyond what I feel I'm capable to do. So eventually, because I faced so many rejections among my own people, I thought maybe I would just hold on. I wouldn't approach so many of them at one time. Maybe my friends and family members, I would slowly approach them. But I started approaching strangers.
The cold market, the great cold market. Yeah.
So very similar to what Brittania did. I went and do surveys in shopping malls, got scolded by the guards, got scolded by a few of the shopping mall people who were shopping and things like that. But it's very normal. I expected that kind of outcome, but I just wanted to test my capabilities, whether I was able to accept the rejections and what was I going to do after that.
Okay, one important thing that you say here, you want to test your capabilities. So one of the ways to succeed as an entrepreneur, a salesperson in this business is, instead of seeing that, am I going to succeed? Why don't you test your method, test your strategy, and test your capabilities and see what kind of response you will get.
Correct. So that's why I wanted to test a few intermediaries, a few channels that I can reach out to strangers or people whom I don't know. So one of the ways I did was I did service in shopping malls. I set up booths in hospitals in hopes that people who are going to be sick, they will tell their family members are not sick yet, come and buy first in advance. But all of that didn't turn out very well. Because, it was very stressful and it was very discouraging.
Wait, you did in 6 months
Correct. So that's why in the first 2 to 3 months, that was purely what I did. I reached out to my friends, family members, and that was my method to reaching out to the stranger market. So I thought to myself, like, this cannot be, it's too slow, it's not bringing enough results. So I had to find a different alternative way. How can I reach out to more people?
And that was the way.
So
what was that way?
The way that I did was I used social media marketing. So the reason why I decided to do that was because I graduated with a marketing degree. So I was very exposed with marketing channels. And one of the trending channels nowadays, especially with the young demographic, is through social media. So that's where I decided to set up a Facebook page. I started to advertise myself on Instagram, Twitter, and things like that, in hopes that people will be able to see what I do. Okay. So when I set up the Facebook page, I was using all the different Facebook advertising tools and things like that to reach out to the market out there. And surprising enough, it was very good feedback. That's where I topped up the balance of the 4 months to be able to achieve my incentive trip. If you want to give it a ratio, out of the 100% of people that I actually sold the policy to, 80% of it was strangers. 20% of them were actually people I know, which are family members and friends.
And 80% of the strangers, how many percent came from your new social media strategy? Roughly.
I think close to 90%.
Wow, close to 90%. Wow, nice. Cool.
So one thing that I just found out by doing this is that being an entrepreneur, wanting to endeavor into a business, you have to try different methods. Because there are so many methods out there, and you may not be suitable or you may not be comfortable with one particular method that maybe your introducer taught you or your agency does. But there are some other methods out there that you have not tried. And probably after you try, if you're comfortable with it, then you should invest more time to build up upon that platform, so that you are able to see that this is one market you can potentially tap into.
So what you're saying is, there are many ways to succeed in this business, and there are ways that your agency will teach you, and there are ways that you will do on your own and you will also succeed. And what you were saying is, regardless whether you're introvert or extrovert, you can still succeed in the business. Now, in the last few minutes, I'd like you to share with the audience, who are the guests who are thinking of becoming an entrepreneur, coming on the AIA platform, being a life planner. They are thinking about it. What advice would you give them? Let's start with the lady first.
Okay, what I would say is that for me, previously I think that there are many things that is impossible.
In the past, many things impossible.
Yeah, when I just graduated, because we can't see it, you know?
Yeah.
People would like to see to believe. But then after when I try the business, I know how the platform be, I know how things goes, and mindset will change along the way that I experience things. So I would like to tell everyone here is that I have attended training that tell me that you have to step just one step forward to see a better future. I did that, and I'm now believing to see. Try to believe something to see the result better than you see to believe. Because when you see the success on the stage, you might be already late. So my advice is that don't drag, don't think, just act now. One step forward, believe to see.
Believe it and you will see, just take one step forward.
One step forward.
Okay, well, Brittania, give it a big hand. Thank you. Mr. Aaron, so what is the advice that you would give to fellow millennials, young aspiring entrepreneurs, people thinking of joining the business?
I know there's one guy there that's 20 years old.
Yeah, 20 years old.
I'm very surprised that someone so young actually decided to attend this event. But if there's one thing that I want to...
You will qualify for Hokkaido in 3 months.
Yeah. So if there's one thing that I can share based on my experience as a young guy, being in the business full time, one thing that I can say is that if you give yourself a chance, you will be surprised of how much more you can actually do for yourself and for the people around you. I've actually heard this phrase that one of my lecturers told me back when I was in university days. He told me when you graduate and when you start working next time, don't work for the sake of working. Work for the sake of creating something meaningful for your life. And I thought to myself, if I were to work, in a corporate company, in banks or whatever it is out there, how much can I actually create out of it? What impact will it give to me as well as to the people around me? And how can I be able to help them through my job? So as I was looking around the different opportunities and things like that, I saw very little possibility for me to do that. And at the end of the day, if I were to not achieve self-fulfillment through my jobs, I think it's a pretty waste because you only have one life to live. So be it whether you're young, you're middle-aged, or you are at the time where you are having midlife crisis or whatever it is, if you give yourself a chance, you will really be surprised of how much you can do. For myself, I'm just a young guy in the business. I've been here for 6 months, but I've proven to myself that if I do it seriously and I actually take it as something that I want to fulfill out of my life, it's something that is actually achievable. So I don't think there's any reason why people can actually limit themselves. It's actually all within the mindset. If your mindset tells you to go, sometimes you just gotta follow the instinct. And I believe that so many of you guys are here, the guests who are here on a Monday night.
Monday night.
Beginning of the week is very tiring, but most of you guys here are looking for opportunities to endeavor into something that you never knew could be possible. So this is actually one platform that I found for myself personally to be possible, and perhaps it could be one for you guys as well.
Okay, so really get into the action and you'll get it. Aaron and Brittania, I think in 6 years, the whole jacket before badges. Yeah, so Aaron and Brittania have shared a lot with us as a token of appreciation from me. Wow, yes, from me. I want to give each of you a copy of my book. Okay, this book I wrote over 3 years. It consists a lot of mental, emotional strategies for you to up your game, achieve the breakthrough that you want. And this book was used as the MDRT bootcamp manual for AIA Singapore. Okay, so for the ladies first. Okay, Brittania. Thank you. Okay, take a picture. Hold the book. Becky. Okay, and Aaron. Come over here. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Okay, so once again, Aaron and Brittania, give them a big hand. Thank you very much. Shake hand again. Okay. Yes, MDRT, yeah. Okay, so did you enjoy that sharing?